Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Planmas Day 5. And today we are going to be going through my planner lineup for 2022. This is as best as I could get it for now. I will go into all the details, so if you want to hear all about it and see what I'm digging into for the new year for my planning, stick around because that's coming up right now. Planny fam, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess with That Pixie Planner Life, and like I said, today I'm going to be going over my 2022 planner lineup with you guys. And let's just say this has taken me quite a while to put together, and I'm still not even 100% sure on this. I'm like teetering like 96 to 98% sure, but I do have like a little voice in the back of my head saying, are you sure? But I don't have any more time to lollygag. This video has to go up to you guys, and I have to know what I'm doing for the new year so I can plan my monthly and things like that. So here we are. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. So let's go. All right, you guys. So as you can see, I have 4 planners here in front of me. And I'm nervous. Like, I am a little nervous for this year's lineup. I have been so up and down and back and forth with my planning over the last few months coming into the end of 2021. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I really am struggling because I love the Passion Planner. And you guys know that I've been using Happy Planner for forever. And over this past year, I've just been an emotional mess, basically. And I decided to dive into the Passion Planner world just to help with my mental brain and how it was processing my daily routines and what I had going on for the week. And I just needed to narrow down my planning for my brain. The problem with that, though, is that then my weekly planning kind of like got placed on the back burner. And I didn't always remember doctor's appointments. And even though COVID is still real and it's still going on, things are kind of getting back to normal. People are making more appointments. Things are shifting to in person more frequently. And now I'm like, okay, well, my undated daily isn't really going to help me with this. And that's kind of where I'm at this point. But I'm obsessed with the Passion Planner. So like, you guys know, you'll see. If you know, you know. So that's why I've been a little bit unsure about what planner to use, how many planners to use. I feel like 2022 is going to be the year of ever-changing decisions. And my anxiety has just made it so hard for me to like set my sights on something and stick with it. My consistency has not been great. But let me go through everything I've got, tell you my intentions. So first up is my mini Happy Planner, and we're just going to set the rest off to the side over here. This is the mini Marabou Designs, and it's a 2022 to 2023 planner. And I really loved this planner, and I struggled with wanting to buy it because it's a mini horizontal. But let me tell you guys, the 2 main reasons I purchased this and decided to go with this one for my on the go. The first one is the design and the aesthetic. I am absolutely obsessed with the Marabou Designs. And guys, just look how cute the inside of this cover is. The page isn't straight white. It's like a really light, subdued sky blue. It's just so pretty. And I love the doodles all over it. I love the tabs, like the bright colored tabs on the sides. Like, I'm just really obsessed with this mini planner. And it's just got like a quick little, perpetual planner, and then year at a glance, and then you get into your monthly. As you can see, I've already started putting in some appointments for the new year, but I loved it. Like, I love all of the dividers. I just think it's so fun and so cute. Kind of gave me a little bit of like the original Squaggles vibes too. I just really loved it. So here's the other thing. It is a horizontal. And I haven't used a mini horizontal since I first started planning way back when, like 4 to 5 years ago now. And I was like slightly hesitant, but the reason why I decided I wanted to do it in the long run is because I actually really miss how I originally started. I miss doing my mini decorations. I miss planning in the mini horizontal. It was so simple, it was quick, and it was easy, and it just reminded me of a more simplistic time. And I feel like now that I've gotten so much more experience in like my planning style and like how to use stickers and where to use stickers and things like that, I was ready to go back to like my OG and try again. To be completely honest with you guys, I almost just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do my mini. I'm going to put everything in my mini. Like that's where my head was at. Like that's what I wanted. But as I started thinking about how my life has changed since I first started planning, I just don't think there's any way that I could combine everything that I want in this one tiny little book. We'll see. Who knows? 6 months, 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, I could be planning in this and this only with one other thing, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I don't know yet. That's kind of why I'm like, when I say I'm teetering, I'm teetering. But I love how neutral the guts are of this. You've got these adorable little polka dots along the inside where the rings are, and a very faint light gray line that divides each day. So that's basically what they look like. And then you've got your quote on the 3rd week of the month, and then it switches to the lines on the next month. And then it just rotates back and forth. And I just really love it. And the inside back cover is the same as the front. And that is that. I just love it. And the front says, make your dreams happen. It's got like a little bit of like a Disney-esque type quote on the front of it. It's perfect. And I can't wait to start using this. All right, I just zoomed you guys in a little bit because I just realized how like far away it was with the little planners. But next up in my lineup is this new Passion Planner. I went back to the smaller size because I love like the handheld design of it. Don't get me wrong, I love having the extra space in the bigger Passion Planner, but I fell in love with the small one. So they came out with a new like pearl white one. And like, just look at this, you guys. It's got this like glittery shimmer to it. Like, I love it. I had to get my hands on it. I caught it while it was on sale. And so here we are. I wasn't sure if I was going to buy a new one for 2022 just because of the fact that the Passion Planners are the same price, if not a little bit more than Happy Planner, and you only get like 3 to 4 months out of it. So I think what I need to do is not focus on necessarily planning daily, but just using it when I need a daily planner. Like some days are super busy and I need to just write stuff down on a timeline. And that's what this can be for. And I have to keep reminding myself of that. Like, it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like, we're all so much into seeing, you know, you get so inspired by seeing everyone else's spreads and how they're doing everything. And you want to just keep doing it and keep doing it. But the problem is we stretch ourselves so thin because we want to do it in so many different, you know, ways and different planners that we get overwhelmed and we just stop planning altogether. At least that's what happens to me. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments, but that's what happens for me a lot of the times. Too many creative ideas. So let me open this up for you. It's just like the one I am using currently. It's just smaller. They did add like what I'm grateful for on the inside. And like a little note to self, I am, I will, and I am becoming, which I love. And then you get all the instructions in the front like you always have. And then you actually have like, I never noticed this before, but you have like a date you started it and then like a date you completed it, which I think is really cool. And then you've got your game changer goal, except this time the game changer goal is in front of each month, which is cool. And then you have your perpetual, and then you have your monthly. So Passion Planner finally listened to us and gave us our monthly spread before you go into the daily. So you've got your monthly spread, your self check-in, your game changer goal, and Oh, you know what? I am wrong. They put it all in the front. Actually, no, I think that was like that before. Now I'm getting confused, you guys. Okay, well, regardless, you have a monthly spread now, which before you didn't. It was just the perpetual before, like this. So I love that they added that. And then your game changer goals within that month is what I meant. And, you know, your self-check-ins. So you get 3 months of that. And then I like this reflection page since you started this planner. And then it goes right into your daily. So as you can see, this is much smaller than the one that I've been planning in, but I actually really miss this. And the reason why I decided to go back to the smaller one, not just because of the compact size, but what I realized when I bought the big is it was actually the same amount of spaces in each category. It was just enlarged. What I thought was going to happen was they were going to add extra spots, and they didn't. So to be completely honest, I was like, as much as like I love having a little bit of bigger space in the hourly, I didn't need it. So I decided, why sacrifice liking the more compact version of it when there's nothing else coming out, when I'm getting nothing else out of the bigger version. So I went back to the smaller one, plus the white, like this creamy white, only came in the small. And instead of journaling in this section, I can use this for any extra to-dos or just having fun with it. Just keep it simple. And I'll tell you why for that in a moment, but that is my plan with this. And like I said, I have to, and you get notes back in the back section, I have to give myself grace when it comes to this, because I have to tell myself it's not for every single day. I don't need it every single day. I only need it on days where maybe my anxiety is really bad and I just want an extra outlet, or I have a ton going on that day and I need something to gear my focus on and to like make sure I stick to my schedule. It doesn't have to be every day. And I think that was Passion Planner's original intention with this, which is probably why they didn't originally do the monthly layout. But it's kind of nice to have that section for people who do want to use this every single day as their only planner, which at some points I was intending to use it for. So I get it. I get it, Passion Planner, and I think you're doing great. That's really all she wrote. And then you've got the back, comes with a little pocket. You get some stickers when you purchase it, and then you have the strap that keeps it shut. The only thing that I can't do on the front is put like my stickers to like express it. I might be able to put like a little one here and maybe a little one here and a little one over in this corner, but I can decorate the back still, which I plan on doing at some point. So yeah, that is my daily passion planner. Okay, so next up we're on to a classic happy planner. This is also another Marabou Designs styled planner, and again, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I just love her line. This one is, look at how cute. Can we just talk about how cute this is for a minute? Look at how stinking cute this is. So the same page as the mini on the welcome, but the inside cover is like these doodle florals. So stinking cute. I love like the little white polka dots that make it look like snow. It's cute. And then you have the same thing in the front with your year to glances, and then your perpetual, and then you get into the first month. So now all the dividers are the same as the mini. That's not any different. And then here you have the guts, which is basically the same as well, with the polka dots down the center. And then you have your horizontal classic. For those of you who don't know, during some chunk of 2021, I think it might have been the beginning of 2021. I don't think it was 2020, but at some point in the last year and a half or so, I was doing daily journaling in a classic horizontal. And as I was purging my older planners and just looking back and going through things, I realized how much I really did enjoy doing my journaling in a classic horizontal. I had a flow going. I liked doing it and I missed it. So that is why when I mentioned just a few minutes ago, where I'm not going to be planning in my journaling in my passion planner anymore, this is why I am going to be going back to journaling in my happy planner. And as I'm sitting here telling you guys all these things, like I'm already getting overwhelmed, but the reason why I'm doing this, and I guess I don't want to say forcing, but I'm trying to motivate myself to plan more often. And it's because I have found, especially recently, that I need planning in my life more than I thought I did. It really helps when times just suck. And this is why I like having options. I like having different planners to go to, some for consistent everyday type planning and others as like a backup when I need that extra mental and emotional support. So here we are. So basically it's the mini just in a classic size. And then every third week you have a little quote, and then you get to the next divider. And these are the new dividers that the Happy Planner is doing. And I know a lot of people aren't really that happy with it, but I actually really like it. And for me, I'll tell you why, because I like how there's just a small portion on the left-hand side for specific things, and then you basically just have a brain dump and you can do whatever you want in this section. Whereas before, when they did theming, it was like you had like a piece here, a piece here, a piece there. And for me, I just really like to express myself with penmanship and markers and stickers. And when they did that, it limited my creativity kind of in a way. So that is that. And another thing too is like, say your family has a vacation in February and then you have a wedding in March and then a getaway in the summer, you know, you want to put different things in this section. And this allows you to do that. And then we'll just flip to the back. I'm not going to show you guys the dividers because it's the same ones that were in the mini, but we'll just flip to the back really quick if I can get there. And then you have the same note page on the back and then those doodle flowers. And the back cover is just a plain green with like a little stork. I'm not really sure why they did the stork with the baby. It's not it's not a baby shower planner or anything like that. It could be something that Marabou does, and that was kind of her touch to it. But I like how it's just a plain green. And that is it for the classic horizontal. All right, you guys, we made it to the catch-all. So I have not been planning in a Happy Planner for my weekly catch-alls in quite some time. And that's because my brain just wasn't in it. But here was the problem. The problem with that was once appointments and things started coming into play, I wasn't able to plan things out like ahead of time. And this is where I get stuck. This is where I'm kind of torn, you guys, is do I really need this? Am I really going to stick to it? Or can I just do it all in my mini? And we're going to see where the wind takes me. You know, I might come back to this and find out that like I really missed it. I'm also doing a different type of planner than I usually do. So that's a whole nother thing I'll talk to you guys in a sec about. But do I really need the extra spacing? Do I need that extra responsibility? Or can I do it all in one space and it be enough and then just use the Passion Planner and the horizontal for my journaling? I'm just not sure because I need that daily to-do type space, and the fact that I can't keep up with it daily in the Passion Planner, I needed something else. I needed something to fill that gap, and this is kind of what's supposed to do that. So this is an old school Happy Planner deluxe cover. It's just black with the little gold heart in the center. And when you open it up, you have the inside, which is like all polka dots, super cute. And then this is the dashboard planner. So I did a haul from the winter collection that I just got in not that long ago, and this planner was part of that haul. I'll put an iCard above so you guys can go and see that if you missed that video. But this is the new Bright Type Big Dashboard Planner. Planning with Bumble got it, and it was undated, and this was the one I chose. So my original big catch-all for 2022 was supposed to be this one, and it's more themed, it's dated. You can see I have some stuff in here to go with it. I merged it with 2 different planners, and it's a big vertical. So I do have this as a backup should I decide that the dashboard still isn't my thing. So you might start seeing spreads in this if I give up, which I'm known to do. Every great creator does a ton of trial and error. So don't fault me for it, guys. But yeah, I have this as a backup, and there's a good chance that I might go back to this. And I say good chance just because the last time I tried a dashboard, I tried it for like a week and for like 2 weeks, and I said, nope, not happening. And I kind of like created a way where I could turn this into like a passion planner as well in the sidebar section. So I have a pretty solid idea on what to do if I decide to switch to this, just so you guys know. But for now, this is the one I chose. So I'm just gonna open this up. I'm not gonna do a flip through because I've already done that in a previous video, like I said, but this is the Bright Type dashboard. I combined it with a modern Mickey and Minnie extension pack that I got, like a little accessory pack, and it came with those sticky notes. And then this is the monthly, and I love it. It really reminds me of the Marabou Designs planners that I have, how simple it is with the polka dots in the center. I just have to date it myself. So we'll see how that goes. I'm planning on using my markers and highlighters and all that thing to kind of jazz it up in my own way. So we'll see how it goes. And then this is the dashboard. So it is completely neutral. There is no shaded box. And let me explain to you guys why this is the one I picked. So with the Passion Planner, you have specific sections on the left-hand side. You got a today's focus, a game changer goal. You've got a self-care section, a mood section, like the thing that I learned today. What else is there? There's a couple other sections in there as well. Not including the hourly. Oh, and then you've got your personal and your work section. And I actually really like all of those sections. I think that it's part of the reason that I really love the Passion Planner so much. It's just having like things everywhere. That's the problem. So I was talking to another planner friend of mine on social media, and she was basically telling me like, well, what are you trying? Like, I was trying to explain to her what I was trying to get out of my planner for 2022 and how much I love the Passion Planner. And she was like, well, that kind of sounds like you'd be able to do that in the dashboard. And I was like, you're probably right, because you've got the boxes that are categorized, and I could just recategorize the box sections and then do like my daily to-dos, or like if I have an appointment that day, or whatever the case may be. And then I can even, if I wanted to keep track of my moods, my daily moods, I can still do that here. I haven't decided if I want to do that or not yet, but I was thinking the errands and the get it done sections could be my personal and my work for the week instead of daily. And then my calls and email section, I would change it to my self-care section, what I want to do for self-care that week. And then the focus on section, you know, I could have my this week's focus, and then I can have the best thing that happened that week. What did I learn this week? Instead of it being like a daily version, basically have like a weekly version. And then like I have like a little fun section over here. Like there is a free space in the Passion Planner, and I tend to use that on calls that I might need to make. And that is a section in here. So I mean, if I wanted to do that, I could. So I have a lot of options with this. And then on this side, I can use this little box for my daily gratitude, you know, and just write that down, like just a little sentence or a word that I was grateful for that day. Or like if I wanted to do my mood here, like daily mood. What was my mood Monday? What was my mood Tuesday? Or I could have like a daily word, you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of like the mood, you know, exhausted, sad, mad, happy, excited, whatever. I could even put that there if I wanted to. And then like I could put like gratitude over here, and I could just put like a gratitude of the week, you know, This week, I was so grateful for my family pitching in with Christmas dinner. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's just flying off the key here because it's almost Christmas and that's what they're doing. But, you know, something that stands out, like one thing that happened that week that really stands out versus a daily, and then just do my moods here. That's a really good idea too. So I just thought after speaking with her, I was just like, you know what? She's right. And then this planner came out and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. And here we are. So I am really excited to try it out and to see if my new way of thinking, you know, to see if this planner helps my new way of thinking and going about my daily life these days. I'm still unsure about over here, like my boxes for the day. I love the vertical planner when it comes to that because you have much more section and it's an up and down. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give myself some grace, let myself take a couple weeks to try it out, just like I did a couple years ago, and we'll see what happens. But I have the other planner in case it doesn't work out. But I've already dated the months, so I'm hoping that it does. And I've already done a flip through of this, as I said earlier, so I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but I went ahead and put the labels on there. And then in the back, I have my social media section, and this is the new Modern Mickey accessory pack that I got, the folder. And then these are my little ideas list for videos, my social sheet, and then I put those gray and white noted note sheets from the Modern and Mickey in there as well. And I did keep the tab sticker in the back there because it goes with the planner. So that is it, you guys. So, and I wrote my name in there too, like the little Mickeys. That is my plan. Oh, and before I forget, this little divider also came with the Modern Mickey mini extension pack that was in that haul video. And this is my, like, just this week. And I wrote, like, I labeled it up top. And that is it for my Happy Planner Big Catchall. And I'm really hoping I didn't overdo it this year. I really wanted to minimize and get more simplistic with my planning. Not sure if I obtained that goal necessarily. I still ended up with 4 planners. I used to have 6. Never doing that again. But I actually really just wanted it to be 3 this year. And clearly that didn't happen. All right, you guys, that does it for my lineup. Those are my planners for 2022. I have 3 happy planners, 1 big, 1 classic, 1 mini, and the daily mini passion planner. So we'll see how this goes, you guys. I am not, like I said, 100% sure on this lineup. I have a feeling I'm going to change it at some point or get rid of one. I'm not really quite sure what yet, but we'll see. We will see. Who knows? I might surprise myself and stick to all of them. But I think I know myself pretty well at this point, and I'm just not sure yet. I do love all of them though, and I think that's what makes it so hard to choose and to minimize it, because when you love so many and you have a passion about so many, it makes it difficult to cut certain things out. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did so by hitting the subscribe button down below. And that is going to do it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed day 5 of Planmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Happy planning and stay magical. Bye.